the same sort of strategy. So I think we're actually seeing new meta from SKT where they're funneling around Bang on the Xayah.
You see the pushing in the bottom lane, the domination there, into just rolling it into an early Infernal Drake as well to make it even stronger for your team.
Kill this turrets, they'll get mid lane turret. Remember, the checklist is, oh, hold the point.
Ooh, look at that, Faker, he wants to be the carry, and he will do it. The flash seismic shove into the first blood onto Effort.
We get to bring back an oldie but a goodie, Faker Playmaker. That's gonna get them 2 turrets in the mid lane. As Tom Kench and the rest of Jinna are too slow to react. That's a big lead, and I was about to get to it. When an enemy team is doing some really off-meta stuff, which clearly we're seeing here, they'll hold the point. TP
wall's
and
gonna come in. That actually gets Teddy behind it, and a nice seismic shove onto Nova here. And Tall even coming from behind. Gonna be able to pick up 1 kill. Kakao super low. They can't get him, though. Stopwatch comes in here for Effort. He's gonna live. Grace trying to go in, but he will go down on the last side. Zoan still on the run. Looks like they won't commit to
lose their Shen, but it is support Shen. Doesn't matter. They hit the second.
Everybody is gone. So SKT, they just group up once again, take another free turret. They don't even realize that this is a possibility, and that is a big mistake. SKT gonna sneak it underneath their nose. Go into the Infernal Drake. That's gonna be the second Infernal alongside a Cloud Drake. Let's just go ahead and grab a stopwatch. Make them even harder to kill. Also showed up to play, saying, Teddy, you are no longer a part of this fight.
Faker's bot laning. Reminds me of Hoonies. He's all over the map, this Faker guy. Maybe 5 Fakers would work out pretty well. I'm sure SKT fans would agree. They're pushing up. Bang and Blank are also pulling off this siege. Even got the double B thing going on. That's some nice synergy for the Lovers duo.
Well, that's just about how we can describe this one for Kakao. And the rest of the Jin team. They're down and out, they look lost, they look defeated here. As SKT, they're pushing in now with the Baron, gonna be able to take 2 inhibitors, and afterwards can just roll up into the top lane that is also pushing if they want to. They could go
Not
back.
many people did until the champion select really ended. They kind of need the loading screen to be like, all right, Smite over here, that's interesting. Weaver's wall down.
Teddy trying to fight Faker, who's up 2 levels. Thankfully, he does have the Tom Kens, but he nearly dies to Effort. We also got to fight him on the top side. Once again, they're just steamrolling them as they move underneath the turret, take out a couple of members, and that should just be the game as SKT looking to close it out.
Hold on to Faker, he'll live through this, trying to end the game like you mentioned.
Oh, Irelia has her ult. First time we've seen it, trying to get on top of Faker, and she does. But that's just about it. Gonna be the 1-for-1 trade, and with super minions coming in, they are now looking to take down this last Nexus turret and move into their first win. It's gonna be a really quick one here for SKT. Even playing with their food, feeling pretty confident. Will be the first win, 1-0 for SKT in 24 minutes.
SKT find their first victory with Faker and Bang in the beef up the 2v2. They're gonna go for the Ezreal Braum instead.
Yep, the classic Ezreal Braum, and anything like Fizz if you're not familiar with Korean.
And they were talking about Pokemon, and speaking of Pokemon, almost caught an Effort.
I suppose so. They caught something here. Nova might be able to get out here. The Ignite is ticking, and 1 more will do it. The last tick. First blood goes to Effort again.
Yeah,
Actually,
he gets the target that also will be further stunned, and they go for the Wombo. Launching the Galio, ends up being a waste. He gets an assist, though, for all of this, and apparently someone died. Soon I'm going to be talking about going to work up hills each way.
Yeah, we're getting close. Speaking of getting close, this Infernal Drake is close to going down, but Nova gets sucked down again with no summoners and engaging now onto Ornn as Sohan has nowhere to go. Had his flash, but didn't even bother to use it. A 2-for-0 and another Infernal Drake for SKT.
And these are sort of mistakes around. The lead for SKT. Blank zooming around but doesn't have flash as Umki goes in.
They're looking for the engage onto the Braum, but he's so tanky. Might be able to still get him though in the back line, but the talk comes in. It's perfect to save his life. And that might be the only one. Faker though charging ahead as he is slept up there. Grace trying to carry in and get that damage onto Blank, and Blank unfortunately this time around gets a little bit too close to danger. Not able to
probably a smart to call it off. Still, that means turret goes down. Success top lane for Jinna with this on.
It looks like they're able to split
success. They haven't been able to transfer that advantage bot side just yet, even with the CS lead, and so Nice timing, rush the Drake, pick it up, and no wombo, things going well. Can they actually close the distance here?
No flash there, but they're just gonna grab Umti, who may have got himself into so much trouble here. No, he does get the stopwatch down, but the Ornhorn coming in from Sohan. He makes it into the mid lane. Is gonna be blocked by Effort.
Oh!
Huge three-man taunt by Faker. Here's Nova, gonna charm a lot of members up though. Faker is gonna get low, but here's Tall in the back line. Is able to take one member out and have his passive popped. That will be a 2-for-1.
They've also had that. It's onto
boy.
Umti.
Umti, this time he doesn't have a stopwatch, and that's just gonna be the free kill onto the jungle.
Well, SKT drop damage, they do very smart. They don't want it to be in Paddle Star range. Paddle Star and Smite do almost the same damage. Rolling in is Skarner with backup as Galio is taking the outer turret. They're denying Lucian from walking to out. It's not the time. It's not the confession time.
Hey man, I'm just saying, they're gonna get the double taunts here and an easy kill onto Umti once again. Teddy now just trying to do the culling.
He drops his split push and pick up the turret.
There you go, just adding even more gold over to the side of SKT. A second Infernal Drake actually was the updated UI Drake that we have here. So 2 Infernals, 2 Mountains, and SKT once again. It'd be like banner push down the mid wave. 2 banners actually committed to get this turret down. And a nice taunt once again actually in the back line. Was it too much though? No, it was not, as Nova is actually gonna get pulled there by the Skarner as he tries to counter engage and disappears off the map.
While it requires his flash, Faker solo zone multiple people, but here's the Ornn ulti.
Oh, nicely done, getting pretty low in the back line is Bang. That's gonna be the Braum going down. Galio though still very, very healthy alongside Tall. Is gonna have that passive popped and Grace still available, but he's low on mana. Blank still in the front line, and oh boy, Grace able to get that last down 5,000 gold. We'll see if this works out for them. Double TP coming on in.
Umti's out of the fight.
He is gonna get super low.
They're gonna go back on it.
Sleepy Trouble Bubble coming in. Might be saying thanks for the leash, the taunt there, and it is gonna go over to Blank with the nice spike coming in, and Tall now looking for an engage, but he is gonna be Sleepy Trouble Bubble down, and there's the Ornn ultimate. Gonna go onto 2 members. Bang trying to do damage in the back line, and Umti and Nova get so unbelievably low. Bang looking to carry this fight alongside Faker. Grace and Teddy though still alive and still on the run. Currently 3-2 in favor of SKT.
The leash as well.
Umti just getting so low in that fight.
Revolution we've seen. Double Lip's gone on record saying he's not a big fan of this item build. His Bang might just ult first target. He does.
Well, it's only the 2 of them down here right now, but Faker does have a nice amount of damage. Here's the quickness coming in. Bang! That's what I was talking about. The Zoe just blowing him up. Now the culling coming in. Blank getting a little bit low there. Teddy thinking about nicely done there by Effort. Had the Ornhorn hit, maybe we would have had a dead Ezreal, but either way.
Shortest route. Speaking of routes, they just want to kill Tal apparently.
Yeah, Tal are gonna go in on this one because he can't go out, but 1 versus 3.
This is gonna take a while, by the way. He also has GA. Oh, never mind. He didn't actually get enough for his Bloodwell.
Okay. There you go. GA is popped, but again, that's 4 people actually, not 3 in the top lane. They get 1 member, but this should be the 1 inhibitor going over to the side of SKT. Worth in the end, I kind of doubt it.
Game could have gone worse. They're going to push up, get a bit more gold, reduce the gold lead. Sorry guys, pack up the memes, they're done.
Oh boy, not gonna put up the unbreakable Effort. Oh, that's not fortunate there, and here we go. Ornhorn is gonna have to be flashed. Here's Umti thinking about engage. They don't want to go too deep for Effort. Jumping on him with a dark flight, and they are gonna get onto Umti, who will have his GA popped here. Tall getting low, but not just yet. Nova trying to go in with the quickness now. We still got Teddy and Grace in the back line.
Watch Teddy.
They're trying to do that damage. Teddy though is gonna be jumped on by Tall, and they finally take him out. Grace here still alive, and he is going to chunk down Faker. Trying to get that last auto. Can't quite do it. Trying to carry the fight just by himself on the Zoe. We've seen it happen before. Trying to jump Faker, and knowing when she would come in with the paddle star. Due to the face means that Zoe no longer has presence into them, and especially down a member. Didn't see any UIs pop up or anything like that.
Tal is in a really good fight position. Here we go!
Trying to get on Doomsday once again. They're going to be able to burst him down. And Tal in the backline. Unbelievable damage. Having the help of Bank to come on in and secure the kill onto the Zoe. That might just be game here with Baron. SKT looking for the mid lane.
And it's time for them to roll through. You notice Teddy goes mid lane, wants to stop the minion wave from coming. That's why the teleport comes top side. They want to catch Nova. He also jumps over the wall. They don't have a minion wave. Really well played by Teddy to cut it.
Yeah, nicely done there. Looks like they're going to look towards top lane. Might not be able to end the game, but they still have about 30 seconds here on both Grace and Empty. They can at least get 2 inhibitors and maybe even more.
Both teams make the right read. Killing the minion wave in the mid lane slows them down, but they find a second one. They still want to end.
Yeah, they do have a bit of time here, 20 seconds, and the double Bannon minion in the back line. They definitely want to end this game here. They do not want to let it go any longer and let the Zoe and the Lucian try to come back. Sohan, though, trying to end this one, or stop the push at least. He will lose his life, but now SKT getting a little bit low here. The culling coming in. Teddy in the front line trying to burst them down. They're all so low, but they are going to get the Nexus in the end. 46 minutes, and SKT is finally able to get